was fun, wasn't it?
It's good to laugh, especially a second time through.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of my
Yeah, you're getting a little carried away. It's fine.
Now, of course, one of the things we really enjoy is old-time radio.
Yes.
Because we're old, you see. Yes, and we have time, and that's the way it is. But there is a wonderful play entitled The Thing in the Fourble Board.
It's one of my favorites.
Recreated here by the Icebox Radio Theater. But the one thing you must be aware of is you have to, if you're terrified of spiders, as I am, you have to have a very strong constitution.
Don't look now.
Yes,
Don't
what?
look behind you.
What?
Don't look behind you enough.
Well, now that's all I want to do is look behind me.
Make him look first.
Okay, make him look. What is it? Oh, good
He's
Lord.
too terrified to speak. You'll have to look yourself.
Oh, good Lord.
The large spider.
It's Mike the Thing from The Thing on the Fourble Board. You think that's scary? You wait till you hear this.
Wait until you hear us describe it.
Hello. Absolutely. So we're going down The Thing on the Fourble Board, is that correct?
I believe we should.
All right. Thank you so much.
Let's keep the party rolling.
Our first play this evening is a recognized classic of the old-time radio genre. Quiet Please was a series that aired on the Mutual Broadcasting System from 1947 to 1949, racking up an impressive 106 episodes. Of all these, the play that we're recreating tonight may be the most famous and possibly the most disturbing. The Thing on the Fourble Board originally aired August 9th, 1948. It's set in a very particular location, an isolated oil derrick somewhere in the American West, where crews of roughnecks drill holes miles deep into the Earth's crust. And in the idle moments between the hours of back-breaking labor, one of these roughnecks asks a very interesting question. What if someone could travel down into one of those miles-deep holes? And what if something could come back up? And now, the Icebox Radio Theater presents Willis Cooper's The Thing on the Fourble Board.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please. The Icebox Radio Theater presents Quiet, Please, which is written by Willis Cooper. Quiet Please for tonight is called The Thing on the Fourble Board.
Me? I'm a roughneck. Well, I was a roughneck, 20 years ago. A little too old, too slow now. Besides, I got $1. I don't have to be a roughneck. See? Married, got a nice home. Oh, you have to meet my wife. Hey, Mike! Her name is Maxine, but she likes to be called Mike. Mike! Well, I guess she's busy out in the kitchen someplace. Besides, she doesn't hear too well. Shame, too. She's so pretty and everything. Well, you'll meet her. Sit down. I was saying I was a roughneck. Well, no, that don't mean exactly what you think it means. A roughneck's an oil field worker, specifically a guy on a drilling crew. Call them roughnecks like you call a section hand on a railroad a gandy dancer or a garage hand a grease monkey. Same time, you work around a drilling crew for a while, well, you'll be a roughneck in every sense of the word, boy. The derrick floor or a Fourble board's no place for a guy with a bow tie, 'cause when you have to fool around with drilling holes that go further down in the ground than it is from the top of Pikes Peak down to sea level, oh yeah, sure they do. Time I was a roughneck, we got this one down to 7,313 feet. That was a record. But last May, Pure Oil brought one out in the Natrona Valley in Wyoming, 14,309 feet. That, friend's almost 3 miles. Quite a hole, that, huh? Sure, I don't think there's an oil man in the world that don't wonder one time or another what's down there besides rock and oil and gas. Oil that's made out of trees that died 20 million years ago. Oil that's made out of dinosaur bones. Oil that's maybe the flesh and blood of men. Maybe that beat each other to death with a stone axe, ate saber-toothed tiger for lunch. Yeah, you get to wondering. You look at the cores that come up from way down there, and sometimes there's little shells. Trilobites mostly. That was alive when Manhattan Island, where New York is, was under half a mile of ice. We found something once, me and Billy Grunwald. Something found us. I'll tell you about it. Clear down to around 5,400 feet, we'd set casing that began to get water, so we had to stop drilling and cement off. Well, you see, when water begins to seep into the hole, you pull your drill pipe and you let down a cementing shoe inside the casing. You plug up the bottom of the hole, casing and all, with quick hardening, waterproof cement. Then when it's hard, you drill through the cement and go on down. Cement keeps the water outside the casing at the bottom, and you're good to go. Well, we had the drill pipe all pulled and racked. The cement was setting, you see, so we were shut down, waiting for it to harden. We'd been coring just before. Well, you see, a core drill is a hollow bit, and it digs down and stuffs the drillings up inside it. So when you pull it out, you got a sample of the kind of stuff you're going through. A geologist can tell a lot from that. So there's nobody around the rig except me that night. The rest of the crew'd gone into town. I was toasting some pork chops over on the porch for myself when I heard a car pulling up. Well, look out, it's Billy Grunwald, the geologist. So I give him a hello. Hey, Billy, come in and have a pork chop.
All right, Porky. Where is everybody?
Oh, they all went to town. I'm the whole crew today.
I had 3 blowouts between here and Oxnard.
Yeah, I was wondering where you was. Ted said you'd be here about 3.
Yeah, would have been here, except my tough luck. I'm dead.
Hungry?
Starved.
Here, I got 7 pork chops and bread. And some coffee, kinda.
Swell. Yeah, I got a bottle in the car.
Well, sounds like we're gonna have a banquet.
Hey, where's that core? That's what I came up here to look at.
Ah, it's back there on the bench. Look at it after supper.
Hey.
What?
Didn't you say you were alone here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody talking.
Well, I don't see anybody. You keep an eye on that pork chop, you won't have any supper.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah, let me put the coffee on. Yeah, like so.
Oh, when'd you finish cementing?
This morning. Last tower only made about 10 feet of holes, so Ted shut down before we'd flooded out of house and home.
Oh, funny about that water.
Yeah? How so?
Well, oughtn't be any at that level, according to my figuring.
Well, there is.
Is it salt?
Oh, sure, right out of the bottom of the ocean.
Well, that's funny. Well, maybe I'll be able to tell something from that core. Yeah, I hope so. Well, last core I looked at, I'd have sworn we were getting into shale.
I ain't seen none yet, from the cuttings.
It's funny.
Here, your pork chop's done. Take some bread.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, man.
Good, huh?
Mm-mm.
Put on another. I had 2 already before you come.
Yeah? Oh, much obliged. Yeah. Oh, you never can tell what's down there. You get it all mapped and plotted out, all the strata, and all you know is what comes up out of the hole.
Yep. I'd like to go down there sometime if I was little enough.
Oh, never get you down the hole.
Yeah, well, you'd fit. You're skinny.
I'll stay up here and look at the cores, bud. Where is that one?
Yeah, it's behind you over there.
Oh, well, I'll have a look at it.
Oh, why don't you wait till you finish your supper?
I'm just gonna look at it. I'll put it on another pork chop for me.
Okay.
Wow. Wish those screech owls would...
Well, what's the matter?
Hey, wait a minute, Porky.
Well, what?
Well, listen.
Oh, what's eating you?
I'd have sworn there's somebody up there on that Fourble Board.
Ah, you're crazy. There's nobody up there.
Standing against those stands of drill pipe.
Ah, they're just rack crooked. One of them slipped. Come on back and eat your pork chop.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Only I...
Oh, what you so jittery about, Billy? Come on, eat your sandwich. Here.
Yeah, well, thanks, Porky. I don't know. I'm just naturally that way, I guess. I always been scared of the dark. Oh, doggone it, I hate to be a baby, but I can't help it.
Scared of the dark? Honest?
Stupid, ain't it?
I don't know. Everybody's scared of something. Me? Spiders scare the tar out of me. Black widows? Whew. I know how you feel, Billy.
Yeah. Is there another light over there?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, that's better. Hey, listen, Porky, I'll go out to the car and look for in the left-hand door pocket and bring me that bottle, will you? Yeah, that's what I need.
Okay, kid. Okay. So, I pick up a flashlight, turned around and went outside. Found the car and I got the bottle. And the floor of the derrick was all lit up when I saw a beam of light suddenly flash up toward the Fourble Board. I laughed. Oh, that Billy Grunwald and his ideas. Oh, sure, I looked up. Wasn't the damn thing up there, except the drill pipe racked against the fingerboard. Oh, this Fourble Board. Well, you've seen oil derricks or pictures of them. You know that little platform that runs around the outside of the derrick about halfway up? Well, that's the Fourble Board. See, drill pipes come in lengths, and you handle them with several lengths screwed together so as to save time getting them in and out of the hole. 2 lengths is a double, 3 is a treble, 4 is a fourble. When you pull up the pipe, you heist it up inside the derrick with a traveling block which moves up and down from the crown block at the top of the derrick. Then, when a fourble of pipe's pulled out, it's held in the rotary table. Break the joint with tongs, like a great big Stilson wrench, you see? Snub a cable, it's fastened over the handle, over the cathead, and draw the works, and that breaks the joint. Then you hold the tongs on the pipe, give the rotary table a few turns to unscrew it, and you heist away with that traveling block, swing it over against the fingerboard, and lean it against the derrick. The guy up on the Fourble Board takes off the traveling block. Then you do it all over again until you get all the pipe out. See? Well, there wasn't anybody up on the Fourble Board, except a screech owl, and it flew away. So Billy turned his light off, and I come inside. Just as I come up the steps, he let out a yell.
Wow! Hey!
What's the matter?
Hey!
What's the matter, Billy?
Come here, look!
Well, what's it?
Look, Porky!
My God. Where'd you find that?
Oh, now, listen, Porky. I give you my word that this was embedded in the core.
It couldn't be.
Oh, I tell you it was. Oh, look here. Look where I dug it out. Do you know what? Oh, that rock there comes from a mile underground. And it's been a mile underground for 1,000,000 years. Man, look at this.
And I did look. And what he was holding, and it was a gold ring, all carved and filigreed just like jewelry. And there wasn't any kidding about it. It was real. Now, wait a minute. Hang on. I ain't done. I poked at that core of rock that looked like a kind of petrified salami or something. And it was my turn to pretty near jump out of my pants. Right alongside the place where Billy dug out that ring was a mud-covered but very, very unmistakable finger. I picked it up and it was cold. It was heavy and solid like rock. At least it felt like solid rock. I looked at Billy and Billy looked at me. He started to rub the mud off of this stone finger, and as he rubbed it, it began to disappear. No, he could still feel it, he said, but when the mud was gone, neither one of us could see it. He dropped it on the derrick floor, it went clunk, and we couldn't find it anyplace. You know what we done? Well, we took that bottle, and we took and finished it, Billy and me. We finished it in 1 slug apiece, and it was a full pint, bathtub gin. It tasted like so much well water to me. Then we sat on the derrick floor and we looked at each other. Didn't say a word. My eyes got heavier and heavier, and last thing I remember, I heard some kind of noise. It seemed to be coming out from the Fourble Board, 80 feet above us. I just shut my eyes a minute. Guess I went to sleep. And I had awful dreams. Black widow spiders crawling all over me with gold rings on their legs. Things I could hear but couldn't see up on the Fourble Board. Billy Grunwald climbing up the ladder outside the derrick in the moonlight. Their faces looking at me. I couldn't figure out who they were. Then I was waked up by a horrible scream and a crash alongside me that shook the whole derrick. I opened my eyes to see Billy Grunwald lying on the floor, 2 feet away, with a broken neck. A broken neck in his left hand. Well, he put the gold ring on the little finger of his left hand, and the way his arms were spread out, his left little finger and the ring were gone. Well, friend, I got out of there. I run down to where Billy had left his car. I got in and stepped on the starter. and I couldn't get it to go. I remembered after I pretty near run down the battery that Billy'd taken a key. I wasn't about to go up there and go through a dead man's clothes to get it. So I sat in the car and shivered all by myself till daylight. After a while, Ted and the crew came. Then a state cop. And everybody in the world was asking me questions.
Did you and Billy have a fight, Porky?
I told you we didn't, Ted.
But you had been drinking.
We only had that little pint, Ted.
What was he doing up on the Fourble Board?
Did you threaten him? And did he run up there to get away from you?
Listen, cop, don't be a chump. Billy Grinwald and I were good friends.
Then why'd you push him off the Fourble Board?
I didn't, I tell you. I wasn't up there.
Well, what did he go up there for?
Well, I don't know. I was asleep.
How do you know he was up there?
I didn't say he was. You said so. Besides, how'd he break his neck if he didn't fall from up there?
Well, look, officer, I think it was just another accident. I mean, we haven't got anything on Porky, and personally, I don't believe he did it.
Well, it's mighty mysterious.
So it is. But we got work to do. Now, how about it? The cement's hard down there, and I want to start drilling again, and I'm short-handed. Will you let Porky stay here till I run in my pipe again? And, well, then you can take him and ask him questions till you're blue in the face.
Well, okay.
Let's get rolling. You got it, Happy?
Yep, go ahead.
All right. Porky, you go up on the Fourble Board.
No, not me, Ted.
Don't be such a boob. There's nobody up there to shove you overboard. Hey, you can put a safety line around you if you want to. And, besides, you're getting paid to do what you're told. I've lost too much money already. Come on, get going.
So, okay. I go up on the Fourble Board, and you can bet I took a good gander around before I did anything else. No, I couldn't see a thing. So I signaled to the driller to let the traveling block down, and he did. Came sailing down from up above. I was just reaching for it to pick up the first Fourble drill pipe. It gave a big jerk, and the cable broke. Dropped and nearly pulled me off the Fourble Board. And it landed right on top of Ted. And if you have any idea what a guy looks like after 2 tons of metal land on him from 80 feet up, well, you keep your ideas to yourself. Well, that was enough. 2 accidents in a row, whole crew quit. I wasn't going to wait for a third. It was Ted's money that was paying him. There wasn't any more of that. And as far as I know, the abandoned derrick's still there. And that was 20 years ago. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. That traveling block, it was right in front of my face when it broke loose. It was hanging by a steel cable, 3/4-inch steel cable, mind you. And I saw that cable break right before my eyes. Looked just like a piece of string when you snap it between your fingers. I could almost see the fingers. And you know what? There was something on the Fourble Board with me. A couple days later, I came back. I don't know if there's anything in the world as desolate, as dismal, as dead-looking as an abandoned oil well rig. There it stands, like a skeleton off on a deserted side road. The bare yellow hills surrounding it, it's just the deadest thing you ever saw. I sat in my car for a long time looking at it. Everything was just the way we left it. Looked in at the floor, the smashed traveling block, right there alongside the rotary table. Just a little mutter of steam from the boiler, that was it. Then I heard a tinkle of something as it hit the ground alongside me. I looked around, but there wasn't a soul in sight. But at my feet was that gold ring that Billy Grinwald and I had found in the core of rock that come up from a mile underground and 1,000,000 years ago in time. And I heard a little sound. Sound like a kid crying. But there wasn't any kid up there. But I heard it again, and it came from above my head, and took out my revolver, loaded it, and started up the ladder to the Fourble Board. Wasn't anything up there, nothing I could see. There was a voice crying, the voice of a little kid, and movement behind the rack of drill pipes. I saw a pipe move, and I yelled, "Come out of there, whoever you are! Come out, or I'll start shooting!" Then the stand of pipes shivered, and I thought, what can it be that can handle heavy pipe like jackstraws? Then there was a crash. The whole stand of pipe fell over, and I'd just gotten out of the way in time, and I was alone on the Fourble Board with the thing, but I couldn't see it. I felt the platform tremble under my feet as something moved toward me. I fired 2 or 3 shots. Nothing happened. I started backwards. I knew it was following me because I could hear it meowing like a cat. My feet tripped over something. I saw it was a big can of red lead that somebody had left up there. That wasn't even thinking, but I picked it up and threw it at the sound, and it splashed. And there it was. And I wish the face of this little girl, frightened, crying with hunger and terror. Hands like a human being and a finger missing from the left hand and body. Well, I'll tell you all about that. I told you how I'm scared of spiders, but I knew where it came from. It'd come up from the bowels of the earth, riding up on that drill pipe as we yanked it out of the well. Come to an alien world, and it was lost. Stood there, dripping with red paint, blood red from head to foot like some horrible dream. And it put its hand on my arm. Its hand was stone. Living, moving stone. And it looked into my eyes and mewed like a lost kitten. 20 years ago, I discovered many things about it. What it used for food, that it was deaf, that it was invisible and couldn't see people when it was invisible. But if you sprayed it with mud or paint, grease paint, makeup, then it could see people. And believe me, I didn't want to see its body. I can see that in my nightmares, but its face. I can't help wanting to see that pathetic little girl's face. I'm afraid maybe I've fallen, but it's very beautiful. And when it's well made up, it's, but making it up. Rubbing grease paint on a stone face that looks at you and smiles and makes sounds like a lost kitten yet. I can disguise the body in long dresses. She can't hear very well, and when she's hungry, I just have to stay out of her way. I found out what she likes to eat, remember? No, sit still. Sit still. Do. Sit still, or I'll have to shoot you. I want you to meet my wife. Or rather, my wife wants to meet you. Mike! Oh, there she is. Come on in, dear.
That was, of course, The Thing in the Fourble Board, starring Justin Kapla as Porky. Yes, round of applause. Highworth Bones as Billy Grunwald, Dalton Johnson was Ted, as Scotta Turner, the police officer, and Jeffrey Adams was also part of the cast.